Kyle Williams. I'm a patient of Lattimore Physical Therapy, a patient of Tyler's. I've been riding bikes since I was 3 years old. I've been racing since I was 8 on different things like snowmobiles and dirt bikes, and got into a racing accident where a couple riders went down, then I went down, and then I got ran over and blew out every ligament in my knee except for one. And spent a year at Lattimore recovering with Tyler.
Hi, my name is Tyler Small. I'm a doctor of physical therapy and certified athletic trainer here at Lattimore of North Greece. So I first met Kyle, it seems like forever ago now. He was in a flat track accident where his leg actually got ran over by another racer.
So my crash, I went down, there was two riders going down, there was two riders that were down, and then I was right behind another rider. He managed to get through, and then I went down to avoid running over another guy. I was crawling away from my bike as I hit, and I was leaning on my side, and then right after that I got knocked out, and then I woke up and couldn't walk.
A month later, in July of 19, he was in surgery. He tore basically everything you can in your knee except one ligament. He had an ACL, PCL, MCL, and meniscus injury. Requires a serious surgery. It was traumatic. Long process back. That process, Kyle did amazing the whole way. Pretty early on, he asked me, he's like, how am I doing? And I remember telling him, I was like, Kyle, to be honest with you, you're 95th percentile. He had a couple setbacks, unfortunately, though. About 6 months in, he was still dealing with an infection in his knee, which required first surgery. So he had 2 infection surgeries along the way. The first was 6 months out, like I said, in January of 2020, and then another one 3 months later in March of 2020. Both times it set him back a little bit, but he came back both times and did great. And now today he's able to do just about whatever he wants. He's back racing, he's back on his jet ski. Surgery and a traumatic event as complicated as this, it's obviously very important to get into PT pretty soon after the surgery to start regaining range of motion and strength. But what a lot of people forget about is how long is needed to really build back the strength and the function of both legs after a surgery like this.
I went to Lattimore because they're local and they have some of the best staff members around. They're very knowledgeable, and they work with you on rehabilitation. They can find where you need to improve, and they can tell you where your strengths are as you are recovering and rehabilitating. My favorite part about coming to Lattimore is everyone's like on the same page as far as anything goes. Like, you know, if Tyler couldn't get to me for a physical therapy visit, I'd go with Nico or I'd go with Andre. You can expect a warm welcome every time you walk into Lattimore. The staff is always very professional, and yet they're always very outgoing. They'll always work with you on whatever you need to accomplish as far as rehabilitation goes.
Long term, Kyle's strong now. He's gonna be less likely to re-injure his knee. He's gonna be less likely to have future issues with his knee because he did so well and stayed so consistent with his physical therapy, and he's so strong now. And I'm confident to say that if he maintains his strength, he's gonna have a really good knee for a really long time.